My name is Bill Robert, and I'm the co-founder of WX, a workplace consulting and analytics company. We help large organizations to quantify and improve their workplace experience thanks to workplace analytics and ethnography. Check out in the description if you want to learn about what we do. And subscribe to our YouTube channel if you want to have more insights like this one. We're just getting started. So, we're seeing flourishing these days many plans to reopen offices after the COVID-19 confinement. If you are a real estate manager or workplace strategist, you probably have done yours. Should you enforce wearing a mask for everyone? Should you check the temperature of your visitors? Should you organize several shifts in your teams to limit the maximum number of people in the office? All of these are just emergency measures. Now, before spending money on a UV decontamination machine or budget your refurbishment plan for the workplace of the future, you should do one thing. One thing that seems to have been forgotten in every plan we have seen. One thing so simple that you would wonder why you have not done it before. And this thing is asking your people what they need. And should I add, putting them first in your thinking process. You see, the problem with trying to anticipate every details in situations arising after COVID-19 have several negative externalities. First, we come up with solutions that are unfit for human usage. Let's put it simply. Think about Cushman and Wakefield paper bibs or imposing masks without thinking about how to drink coffee, water, or have a smoke, and you're supposed to wear it for a 4-hour long continuous time. Think about the many rules to respect social distancing when we barely think about washing our hands or not touching our face. With the overwhelming number of measures we're putting in place, aren't we just creating an office that no one will want to use? Second, we tend to do these things as it would be the new normal. There is nothing more wrong than this. We just don't know if this over-sanitarized environment will be the new normal. What we are probably doing here is a fitted response to an abnormal situation. And so, if it's abnormal, it might end. We should consider these as temporary measures. Maybe it won't be that temporary, but there are huge chances that it will be. Humanity have gone through pandemics, many pandemics, and forgot. That's just the way it is. Oh, and by the way, you should tell this to your people, and especially if the rules are going to be complicated or much stricter than before. It's easier to go through something if you know it will stop. Like working out, for example. Third, we also tend to think that everyone will come back in the same time. Wrong. That's why we always invite our clients to place utilization sensors in their facilities to realize that you never operate at full capacity, even before the crisis. The average occupancy rate we were observing before the crisis was 30%. That was the baseline. We, of course, expect it to be lower after it, and so should you. If you start integrating this, you'll see. Thinking your elevators, your meeting rooms, and the workstation of your building will be much simpler. So, this being said, now you should ask your people what they need. So how to do this? First, communicate on the fact that you're thinking about preparing the future of your company and your workplace to your people. A well-thought email from your CEO will do the trick, and inviting to answer to a survey. So a survey, yes, it's easy to set up, and at least it will provide the ground principles to start your project. You must ask if your employees want to come at work after the crisis, how many days per week, and to do what. You should ask them about their feeling, their frustrations, and their expectations. What sort of material they've been using during the confinement? What did they perceive as being the hardest in their routine? What have changed in their mind regarding the office? Needless to say, but WX can support you in this process. Then, the best thing to do is to get an ethnographic study and create detailed personas. Our ethnographers can help you doing this, even remotely. This will enable your entire organization to project, on human grounds, the different initiatives you are thinking to take after the reopening. And lastly, you should start measuring the behaviors. Designing a workplace is always empirical and fact-based, so invest in sensor to count the number of people getting in your facilities. Contact us, that's our passion. We'll advise you on the best solutions to put in place. Last thing, don't be afraid on asking your people what they need. You might actually be surprised by the answers, and you'll be performing an act of trust, which is always better than risking to appear patronizing them. So, I wish you good luck, and I see you in the next video.